What's going on, guys? Bump Control here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do the four-wheel slide in Skate 3. Now, I haven't really seen very many people do this, if any. I kind of figured out how to do this, and it's not something that's very consistent, so I see why a lot of people don't do it, but it's something that I think you can do on any flat ledge, and it isn't terribly difficult. It just takes a couple tries. So we're gonna get into it, see if we can land a few, and I'll show you how to do it. Here's some examples of what I mean by the four-wheel slide. So like I said, I really do think it's something that you can do on any flat ledge like this, but there are some ledges around the map that work better than others. So to go to one of them, we are going to be going Downtown District, Crystal Towers. This is probably the best place to practice, and I'll show you why. Alright, so you spawn in. A good spot to practice these is going to be these interesting looking manny pads with elevation. This one works really well on both sides. The one on the end over there works, but we're going to practice on this one right here. So, excuse me fellas, excuse me. There are several key tips and tricks that make this trick work how it should. One being it's a forward facing nose blunt. And by that I mean you want a nose blunt to where your body, oh, I actually did it there. The front of your body is facing forward as you are sliding along. It doesn't work if you're facing backwards. It doesn't work with a blunt either. It has to be an open face nose blunt like that. Attempting those is the first step to this. The second step is, well, actually this is probably the first step in your difficulty settings. I've only really got this to work on hardcore. You might be able to make it work on normal, but I was trying it on easy last night, and the game tries to, on easy, the game will try to lock you into that nose blunt every time, and that's not really what you want to happen. You don't want to be locked into the nose blunt, but you just want to set up the nose blunt. So I recommend the harder difficulty so it doesn't auto lock you into the ledge and you get to kind of control where you're putting anything. And also, I will say, the nose blunt. For those of you who don't know, you have to, when you're in the air, you stick your right stick forward and then twist it to the side, left or right. I'll just go to the trick guide. Alright, for the nose blunt, for those of you who don't know, it is you have to stick your right stick forward, stick the nose down, and then hook it around to the side, depending on which way you are coming up on the ledge. The other recommendation I have, the other kind of trick to get it to lock in, is you want to hold the trick early, pop and hold the trick early, and then let the trick go almost as you're about to lock into the grind. You see there how when you jump in the air and then let go of the grind, the board kind of relaxes? That's what you want to happen on the ledge. So, I mean, if you're landing nose blunts, there we go. That was a great one. A lot of times they'll just go for a second or two. This one was awesome. Look at this. Pop, hold the trick early and then kind of let go. Look at that. Who else is doing that? So yeah, these mani pads are real good. I like them because off of this one, you have a little bit of time going into the bank to gather yourself after you come out of the four-wheel slide, because sometimes it doesn't look the prettiest. It can look kind of ugly. But that is how you do the four-wheel slide. Another good spot to practice this is the industrial district. Just go to the quarry. Yeah, and like I said in the beginning, I really do think you can do it on any flat ledge. Some are easier than others, but I think it's like a physics glitch that's more with the slide itself and not the surface you're sliding on or grinding on, like some of the other glitches. But you're gonna want to come down here, take this right down here. Don't do that. Alright, so let me throw a marker down. That ledge, this ledge right here is really good to do it on too, because I think it's because you have quite a bit of hang time from that, so you have plenty of time to set the trick up with your feet. You're coming down with such a force, kind of slams you into the speed glitch. Oh, I need to switch positions. There we are. Like I said, you have to be open facing, so because of that, I had to switch to regular on this one. That's close. I end up board sliding a lot on accident. Oh, that was almost it. I just wasn't lined up straight enough. It's a little bit too far to the left there. You know, I haven't really been doing that ever, but that would be sick if that's something that you could land. Let's see here. Let me straighten up a little bit. Uh-oh. Good thing I didn't land that. That would have been a Mongo sin. So I do think this one is all just a weird timing of when you're locking into the grind, and really don't know how this one works, and I wish I had more helpful tips on consistency for this, but I really don't. Harder difficulty. We're gonna take that, even though it's the ugliest. Oh wait, yeah, we will take that. Four-wheel slide to board slide, which was sick. I wanted to exit off to the left. Then I thought it was game over and I was gonna bail, but I 50-50 down this, or board slid on this pipe that you shouldn't be able to grind on. I should have did a hippie, or like a body varial. I haven't been landing much of them here, but you also know you're getting close if you lock into that kind of K-grind board slide instead of the nose blunt. If you do that, you're getting real close. I threw it super late. I don't think I've ever done that before. Hold on, let's just... Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that before. Went super late into like a cross K. Yeah, nothing too crazy. I don't know the real extent of creativity you can do with a trick like this, besides just you know, some cool four-wheel slides. But yep, the magic sauce is the forward-facing nose blunt on the harder difficulty. And then, yeah, I like to think that if you almost let go of the trick as you're landing it, it helps. But a lot of times when you do that, it locks in for a second and just then fails. So you're gonna have to play with it for sure, but it isn't something that's impossible. And I'll throw some more clips of some ones that I've hit over the past couple days. And again, if you hit anything, you know where to send it. Bump control on everything. I'll see you fellas later.